Zombie games. The perfect test of your survival instincts, your will to fight, and your courage. But not all zombie games are created equal. Some will make your heart race, your palms sweat, and your fear reach new heights. So in today's video, we're diving into 10 insane new zombie games that only the bravest gamers will dare to play. These games are packed with terrifying encounters, relentless hordes, and enough creepy atmospheres to keep you on edge. Let's get into it. State of Decay 3 is the next installment in the popular survival horror franchise developed by Undead Labs. While it does not yet have a confirmed release date, the game was showcased at the Xbox Games Showcase 2024, so it's coming soon. The game will launch on Xbox Series X and S and Windows PC, and it will be available on Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Cloud Gaming from day one. It will not be available on Xbox One or PlayStation platforms. The game is set to expand on the core gameplay of its predecessor with notable improvements. This includes enhanced community and base building mechanics, more complex character interactions, and a darker, wintry setting. A significant new feature is the inclusion of zombified animals, adding a fresh layer of danger to the already hostile environment.
In each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Projekt Z, Beyond Order, is an upcoming first-person co-op survival shooter developed by 314 Arts and published by Maximum Entertainment. Set during World War II, the game takes place on a secret Nazi-controlled island where a sinister project aims to weaponize zombies to turn the tide of the war. Players will form a team of survivors, each with unique abilities to uncover the island's mysteries and thwart the Nazi experiments. You can team up with friends to explore and survive, craft weapons, build structures, and manage resources. Missions of the game are interconnect, and player choices influence the narrative. The game will be available on PC, Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. While a specific release date hasn't been confirmed, it's expected to launch soon. Killing Floor 3, the latest installment in Tripwire Interactive's co-op horde shooter series, is set to release in early 2025. The game will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Announced at Gamescom 2023, it picks up 70 years after the events of Killing Floor 2, where players join the resistance group Nightfall to combat bioengineered monstrosities known as Zeds, created by the megacorporation Horzine. The game promises an evolution of the series' hallmark intense, gory action, featuring improved visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5. Gameplay snippets reveal more advanced horde mechanics in sci-fi settings, along with Nightfall's tactical operations against the Zed hordes. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is an upcoming co-op first-person shooter developed by Saber Interactive. It's a blend of intense zombie combat with a campy 80s horror vibe. Set in a near future where a failed experiment unleashes the sludge god, players take on the role of toxic commandos. These commandos are mercenaries tasked with battling massive hordes of undead and other grotesque creatures. Focused on fast-paced cooperative play, players can wield an array of weapons and even use heavily armed vehicles to mow down enemies. The game offers multiple commando classes, each with unique abilities and playstyles. Upgrading skills and unlocking new capabilities are key to surviving escalating challenges. Expect a mix of gory action, dark humor, and over-the-top scenarios reflective of John Carpenter's iconic horror films. It will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The PC version will be an Epic Games Store exclusive slated for a 2025 release. Into the Dead Our Darkest Days is the latest installment in the Into the Dead franchise, developed by Pickpock. This game takes a fresh approach, offering a side-scrolling shelter survival experience. Set in 1980 in Walton City, Texas during a zombie outbreak, players must guide a group of survivors through various shelters while managing their physical and psychological needs. Survival mechanics include scavenging, crafting, and combat against the undead, all while exploring dynamic urban environments. The game introduces a more narrative-driven experience, focusing on the human stories amidst the chaos. The player's choices impact the group's survival, adding depth to the gameplay. The game is expected to be released in 2025 for PC, with no details yet on other platforms. Directive 8020 is an upcoming sci-fi survival horror game developed by Supermassive Games, known for titles like Until Dawn and The Quarry. It will be the first installment of Season 2 in the Dark Pictures anthology. Set in a grim future where Earth is dying, the story revolves around the crew of the colony ship Cassiopeia, which crash lands on Tau Ceti F. The survivors must navigate the planet while evading an alien organism capable of mimicking its prey. The game introduces new gameplay elements including real-time threats, stealth mechanics, and enhanced interactive cinematics. Notably, it will support online co-op for up to 5 players. Hollywood actor Lashana Lynch plays the protagonist, adding cinematic flair to the experience. It is scheduled for 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Nakwon Last Paradise is an upcoming third-person survival game developed by Mintrocket, known for Dave the Diver. Set in a post-apocalyptic Seoul overrun by zombies, the game combines stealth, combat, and resource management. Players must scavenge for supplies, evade or confront hordes of zombies, and interact with other survivors who can be allies or threats. The game features a PvPvE setup where human players may compete or cooperate while navigating the dangers of the city. Key gameplay mechanics include the citizen grade system, which governs access to resources and safe zones. The game emphasizes survival through both stealth and combat, with high stakes as death results in losing all carried items. While it offers a single-player mode, the multiplayer experience is a central focus, enhancing its dynamic and competitive environment. Nakwon is set to release in 2025 and will be available for PC via Steam. Retrieval is an upcoming cinematic horror adventure game from Triple Studios expected to be released in 2024 or maybe 2025. The game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam. In Retrieval, players take on the role of Hana Lush, the leader of a research team stranded on the distant, mysterious planet Ryhalion. The setting combines retro-futuristic aesthetics with survival horror elements, offering a gripping narrative filled with unexpected twists. The game focuses on themes of loyalty, love, and survival, with intense character-driven storytelling. Technically, the game boasts NVIDIA RTX Ti-powered visuals and Dolby Atmos 3D audio, delivering an immersive experience. The gameplay mixes exploration, problem-solving, and tense encounters with hostile entities.
There's nothing we can do. There is no end.
Echoes of the Living is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Moonglint. This game draws heavy inspiration from classic titles like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Set in 1996 in a fictional European town engulfed by mysterious fog, players will assume the roles of policewoman and ex-Special Forces soldier. The duo must navigate through various grim locations like hospitals, libraries, and police stations. They will battle zombies and other nightmarish creatures while solving puzzles and managing limited resources. The game features fixed cinematic camera angles reminiscent of older survival horror titles, emphasizing a tense atmosphere and strategic gameplay. Players will encounter challenges such as scarce ammunition, limited inventory space, and save room restrictions, adding to the survival experience. Echoes of the Living is set to release in 2025 on PC. There is no confirmed information about other platforms at this time.
Hello.
Who's there?
Save Birmingham is an upcoming zombie survival game set in a medieval-style town. In this game, players find themselves as the last survivor amidst an undead outbreak. Developed by Ocean Drive Studio, it will focus on sandbox-style survival mechanics, realistic physics, and detailed character interactions. The game is designed to offer both a challenging and immersive experience. It will emphasize on survival through resource management, crafting, and evading hordes of zombies. The game will initially launch in early access in 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. The early access phase will help shape the game, particularly in terms of balance and the integration of sandbox features. Developers have mentioned that the full version will expand the game world, add more mechanics, and introduce light story elements. And there you have it, 10 insane new zombie games that will push your survival skills to the limit. Which one are you brave enough to try? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more heart-pounding gaming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.